Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. And guys, for the Bulls, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers were able to put up a great fight against the Warriors last year in the finals, even while shorthanded. Kenny, if they are healthy come playoff time this season, how far can they go?
They could be the favorites. You know, LeBron James' efforts last year was unbelievable. But you couple that with a healthy team. They only had a 7-man rotation in the finals, and they remained very, very competitive.
You know, it's a long season. A lot of things can happen, and we said the same thing last year. But if Cleveland Cavs can stay healthy, yes, they can go all the way and possibly win it. But they have to be healthy.
Boy, LeBron had to do so much during those playoffs. So was he just asked to do too much?
Well, you know, he's that type of player. He's a great player. And, you know, a lot of people could try to compare him to Mike, but he's a lot like Magic, and, you know, he keeps everybody involved. And, you know, the others have to come through. You know, Kenny and I have been in finals where the others have won the finals for us.
Even the top cars run out of gas, Ernie.
What if
He
they're
ran
electric?
Out of gas.
What if they're electric? Got him, Ernie. Ooh, what if
They
they're
run
electric?
out of juice.
They run out of juice.
Oh,
Still got to plug them in, baby.
That does it for us for now. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you later.
Thought you were on my side, Ernie.
I'm not. I mean, I am.
The Bulls hope to bounce back at home. But the real question is, will they be able to do it? Or will they lose at home? Last time Cleveland was in Chicago, they won.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Right.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Keller and Greg Anthony. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls.
Get a nice clean game, huh?
So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And here's Rose after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go.
Pick by Gibson.
Rose against Irving. Rose passes to Gasol.
Gasol with the shot.
Gasol can't get that one to fall. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Love.
Now, Irving.
To the middle.
Love
Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run, passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Rose.
Back to Rose.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
Butler.
Good looking screen by Gasol. 6 to shoot. Butler kicks to Gasol.
Rose. Shot clock down.
Stop the
Butler
run.
with the shot.
Breaks a big high bounce and goes in.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Board for the Bulls. Now here we go with Kyrie.
And here's Irving. It's a pick by Love. Back to Irving.
Irving.
Cleveland the rebound.
Shot. Love grabs the board. Now inside.
Out to Smith.
Backs out to Smith. Smith now sides now done leaving.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
Now here we go with Smith.
Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in.
The layup down.
Smith's got 8.
Shot.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Dunleavy. Gibson dishes to Gasol. Outside Rose. Fires from the wing. That's short off the rim.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Smith wide open. He fires. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Rose passes to Gasol. Gibson with the screen on Irving. Offensive rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. Bulls trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
After being a double-digit lead for the Cavs early in the first quarter.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The screen from Thompson. Irving kicks to Thompson. Hook shot.
Oh, Thompson.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
He deserves it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes.
Now
Again,
Irving
does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose.
Inside against Dunleavy.
LeBron shot is off.
Out of bounds, Dunleavy.
Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
In the first quarter. Now here we go. Thompson is inbounding.
Cleveland with the ball.
Now
they're on a 14-5 run here.
Irving
you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA, and Clark gets high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point.
Here we go. Irving, first free throw. Will he knock it down? To make it a double-digit lead.
The first one falls.
He knocks down the first.
And no doubt last season the Bulls were clearly preparing for the playoffs. They played their rookies but added a lot of playoff seasoned veterans to that roster.
We're definitely more ready than the Bulls. As you see the score already, 15-5. See if he'll knock down the second free throw.
Both free throws good
he
for
knocks
Irving.
It down. Time
As you mentioned, the Bulls added veteran leaders last season. Pau Gasol was the notable one. 11 Bulls, Clark, had playoff experience prior to their postseason run a season ago.
And that's invaluable, Kevin, to have that kind of experience. I mean, having Gasol 2-time champion in the locker room big, as is having almost a dozen guys who understand the intensity and the details that playoff basketball requires. You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
J.R. Smith with a great start. 3-3, 8 points in the opening minutes of this game. Here we go at Rose.
Bulls trail by 11. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
And Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
And here's Irving. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer.
Irving inside. He does not
Irving can't hit.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Rose. Feeds to Gasol.
Butler now. Picked by Gasol. Oh,
pass to
Gasol by
Rose.
Smith. And now here we
Just
go. Rose
5 to
got
shoot.
by LeBron. Picked by
Gasol
Gasol.
setting the pick for Rose.
For 3, Rose. No good.
That 3 off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The feed to Smith.
Smith now off the pick.
Nobody near
with the high percentage
Yes,
shot.
and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Now here's Rose. Right side Gasol. Little turnaround. That is good. Gasol's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Nice shot by Smith.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Bulls are just, I don't know, losing confidence.
Irving against Rose.
They just don't look right.
Gasol, a screen on Irving. Rose dishes to Gasol. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip in, well done.
And that's, you know, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
And guys, you know, effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that.
Kicks it out to Love. Another
he
three
knocks
for
down the
Cleveland.
corner 3.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Rose.
Against
Butler on the wing.
Picked by
From past the arc.
Butler,
The
no good
Cavaliers
on
pull
the
it in.
Now
LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Irving.
Court. Irving has a huge mismatch.
From 13.
With the shot.
Chicago grabs the miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
The dish now to Butler. Puts it up from 17. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Now James. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Screen by Smith. And on the way from Irving for 3. Cannot hit. And the Bulls going the other way now.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Now here's Rose. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dishes it to Irving. 12 outside. Jumper off the screen, and that one hits back iron.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The pick was, but turnover anyway.
To the paint.
And now here we go with Smith inside.
Here's Irving. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Scores the
Irving's got 6.
Right there.
It's taken them no time to build this lead. A great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early. Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. McDermott's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Here we go.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Cleveland leading by 11. Here's LeBron. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Off the pick. Another pick by Fry this time. And now LeBron
passes it to Fry. He kicks it to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6.
Pick. Now
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Brooks outside.
Brooks.
Chicago needs to get off a shot here.
Butler.
And again, Chicago. No good.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrappy. Clark for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
Now here's Shumpert. He feeds it to Mozgov.
Mozgov was a huge mismatch.
And he converts the layup. Mozgov's got his second bucket.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
They get it back. The Cavaliers leading by 15.
So Dellavedova.
We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for James. No good from outside. Chicago has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Brooks kicks to McDermott.
McDermott back to Brooks.
Noah the screen.
Now
here's Mirotic. And it's good, assisting on the play with Brooks. Mirotic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Dellavedova bringing ball up the court.
Dellavedova, the pass to Mozgov.
Mozgov now.
He dishes it to Shumpert.
And now Shumpert.
With the teardrop. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
So Mirotic fakes the 3, guarded by LeBron.
Mirotic against James. And stolen by Fry.
Now here we go. Dellavedova on the fast
There's 49 seconds left in the first. Mozgov dishes to Fry.
Mozgov now. And now James.
James outside. There's the pass to Dellavedova.
Dellavedova inside, no good.
Kicks it out to James.
Now James.
Mozgov passes to Shumpert.
A lot of passing on
Feeds it to
play.
Fry.
Now Fry behind the back pass to Deli.
Here's Dellavedova. Brooks covering.
To LeBron.
6 to shoot. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Is CAVS ball.
The Cavaliers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Fry's at the line. Roll 1 free throw. The free throw, will he knock it down?
And the technical free throw is good.
Each one more.
Butler on the bench and each one more checked in for him. Here we go. Cavs inbounding with 19.4 seconds.
Mozgov kicks to Shumpert.
Shumpert now.
Shot clock at 5.
Shumpert
hit by Mozgov, and they call an illegal screen here.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Here we go with Brooks.
Brooks with it.
This might be the last play of the quarter. Oh, it looks like it is, and now Brooks
fires from the line. No good on the buzzer beater.
Good. Oh,
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
And now we're about to start the second quarter.
And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud to be Mark's brother, and I'm proud of what he's become as a basketball player and as a man.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA at this age.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
Portis. Back to Rose.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Matthew Dellavedova. Channing Frye out there with Kevin Love. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's Irving at the one.
Okay.
Chicago was as strong as they would have hoped for last season at home in the United Center. A lot of big wins for them here.
Yeah, and despite all the injuries, they go 27-14 at home, and that helps.
Injured, but let's see what kind of injury it is. It looks like a left shoulder injury.
To assure them of home court in the first round of the playoffs.
You ask me.
Here's Dellavedova. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And now Frye.
Now, here's Frye, covered by Noah. 5 on the clock.
Here we go with Frye, shot clock running down.
And Frye kicks to Smith.
Smith with a shot.
Rebound by the Bulls.
You know, you look back on the Bulls' record last year with 27 home wins. That's pretty solid. Same exact totals they had the year before. They haven't gone below 500 at home since 2008.
No good for Moore. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Kicks it to Dellavedova.
Dellavedova. Picked by Frye.
Over to the wing. And here's Frye for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
35-17.
And a big part of why the Bulls are tough at home is this crowd. I mean, sold out every game last season. Led the league in total attendance for 6 straight seasons, averaging over 21,000 fans per game.
So it's Chicago now. After Cleveland got the 3-point, and he gets it to go. Rose has got 5.
5 points for Rose.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
Here we go. Rose.
Down low.
Irving to Frye inside.
Smith outside.
Backs out to Smith.
There's a screen.
Rose, and now here we go. Smith sizing up. Rose.
Pass to Irving. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Chicago timeout call.
Timeout Chicago.
Okay, fans, now coming on the court are your Bulls. Make some noise and cheer them on.
So for the Bulls, Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. Dunleavy comes in for Miritich, and it's Butler in for Moore. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in.
Here we go. We're back into this game. Portis inbounding.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
It's a spin and slams it down with both hands.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see
Maybe
from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for
Smith
sure.
off the pick.
Here's Smith.
By
the Bulls getting the bucket.
Butler, now picked by
to the
Love.
paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dunleavy.
Now here we go with Butler on a fast break.
Gasol setting the pick for Butler.
And now Rose.
Gasol
picked
screen.
by
Rose
Gasol. Now Rose.
Gasol on the high post.
To Gasol.
Yes,
He
and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 4 assists in the game. Cleveland leading by 15. Dellavedova dishes to Love.
Love now.
On the wing, Irving.
To Irving. Picked by Love. Here we go with Irving.
Shot clock at 6.
So Love slams it down with both
and
hands
I like
inside.
the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting
Butler.
quality shots.
And Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been
So
the much
Gasol.
better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function
Now
of shot
Rose.
selection.
And Chicago has possession following the score by Cleveland.
Rose steps
From
back
deep,
for 3.
Rose. And that's collected by Love.
Scores 40-23.
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments
Now
for him.
Love.
57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was
Here we
finally
go.
being able to play with other All-Stars,
Irving
quite honestly,
misses the
Kevin. But
shot.
you can't discount the work Irving
Now
put into
Butler.
the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Now, here's Butler. Following the miss by
Gasol
Kyrie
now.
Irving. Here's Gasol. No luck.
Misses the
So
shot.
Cleveland will take it the
Here
other
we go
way.
with Irving.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Irving with the
now.
ball. Butler covering. Irving
Inside.
attacking. And that one goes in
In.
as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he
Irving
converts at the
plus a
line.
foul on Jimmy Butler first
And this
foul.
collapse we've
And
seen
first
by their
foul on
interior
Butler.
defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in
Game
such a hole.
3.
Taj Gibson's checked in
Here we
for
go.
Chicago.
Irving.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the
About to
Cavaliers?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of
Knocks it
assists.
down.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making
Here we
sure
go
they
with
turn them
Rose now.
into points at the other end.
Now, here's Rose.
Rose
He's got 7.
to Butler. Now Butler
Butler passes to Gibson.
Gibson.
And some nice ball
to
movement here by
Rose with the
Chicago.
shot.
Rose
No
with
good.
another miss.
And
It's a plus
Smith
5
grabs
advantage
the
for them in the
board.
rebounding
Seems
category
okay,
after
but
that
he
board.
throws it
Very
back.
steady with their work
And it
on
goes
the
down.
interior. Really a
Cavs are up
well-rounded
by
effort
20 points.
overall.
Here's Rose.
Here we go with Rose.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of
Now
cottonmouth here.
Rose
Dry
to
spell for
Butler.
sure.
Butler.
Inside.
Love
No
grabs
good on
the board.
layup. Here we go
Love's
with
got his 3rd
Irving
rebound
now.
tonight. Here's Smith.
Smith.
Good, and the assist
Knocked
goes to
down the
Irving.
Assist from
14 points for
15-6
J.R.
run
Smith.
For the Cavs, I think that's 10
Well, Chicago has gone 0-2
for
from
J.R.
deep here in the
Smith.
second.
And now Rose.
And here's Rose. Good-looking screen by Gasol.
How many points does LeBron have? I think he had a scoreless first quarter. He just was like contributing the ball. He has 7 rebounds and 2 assists off 2 shooting.
Outside Butler to end the drought. Off the pick. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. James checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
LeBron checked in for Dove. Sorry about that.
Bulls trail by 20.
Butler.
Outside Butler.
Again, Smith.
Gasol is screen on Smith. Butler goes in. Here's Gasol from 16 feet away. He cans it. Gasol's got 8 points. Cavaliers are going 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field.
Against Butler.
Smith kicks to Irving.
Irving inside, he gets
by Gasol.
By Paul Gasol. And now Rose on fast break.
Rose with the ball. Now Smith defending.
Here we go with Rose.
Outside Rose. Pass to Gibson.
Gibson now
8 feet away. Again, Chicago.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Irving. He's got 12.
Thompson.
It's a pick by Love. Irving attacking.
With the shot.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Against Smith.
Butler dishes to Gasol.
Guarded by LeBron.
Over in the corner, Rose. Gasol is screen on Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rose, good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Outside Gasol. The feed to Butler. The dish to Dunley. They grab their own miss. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Smith with it. Butler covering. On the wing, James. The fader. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And those mid-season trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Here's Irving. Smith for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead. Yeah, and, you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play. You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on and on, yet he's made it and made it big.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Smith. Here's Shumpert. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Mozgov in the corner. Here's James. Rebound by the Bulls. And going back to Jimmy Butler, there were just so many times when he was set up to fail. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area. Went to a junior college, then Marquette, now in the NBA. So he played his freshman year at a junior college, which I think humbled him just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much, Greg, a part of his game now.
And Kevin, the talent was there. And most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions and finally transferred to a major college and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Noah. Mirotic sets the screen for Holiday. This is to Mirotic. Here's Noah. Nails the baby hook.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's Fry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm back.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to the bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes
Noah
played.
with the shot over
The
LeBron.
bench didn't have a lot of firepower. Didn't shoot the ball well. And considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled.
Did LeBron score?
Find any kind of rhythm
0
out
points,
there.
but 8
How
boards.
about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here is Brooks. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
Brooks.
The drive by Brooks. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Fry is still Bulls ball. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Here we go, Noah and
shot clock at 6.
And
he wills that one out, sinking right through off the back iron.
Now here we go, LeBron.
1:06 left in the second quarter.
Pick by Fry.
James outside.
Fry.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Good on both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Mozgov against Noah. Mirotic the screen. 6 on the shot clock.
6 on the shot clock. McDermott
Noah with a screen on Mozgov.
And now
here's McDermott. It's holding by Fry. Fry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Talking about Channing Frye last year, the 3-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
With points, but a lot of rebounds and smart plays.
And the first one at the line is good. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland.
Checked in for Irving. LeBron, second free throw.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Bulls trail by 16.
First half.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Oh my gosh.
Brooks, the pass to Noah. Back to Brooks. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
One shot.
And now Brooks for
and that one falls for Brooks. 15 seconds left in the first half. Here's Dellavedova looking for his first basket still in this one. From outside the arc.
With the 3.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers lead by 13.
Halftime.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by.
Scores 55-42.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. You seem to be playing with plenty of determination. What lit the fire under you tonight?
Coaching and my teammates. I mean, they've been telling me to drive the ball. Just finally clicked and start driving the ball. Good things happen.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was all about Cleveland as the game got going. At one point, their devastating offensive assault pushed their lead out to 15 points. By the end of quarter 1, they were way out on top, leading by 13. After a tough, hard-fought second quarter, the lead remained the same, and they still hold the double-digit advantage at the break. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, they were really in attack mode. The most telling stat is how many times they got to the free throw line. They weren't all afraid to get their hand and get those elbows dirty. You know, I'm a specialist when it comes to the elbows.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Here we go. Third quarter about to begin.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
And what a tremendous game for Smith. He's got 17 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Dancing it all before the third quarter. Well, that was some dancing. Now here we go at the third quarter.
Bulls trail by 13. Butler teams with Dunleavy on the perimeter. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Rose in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
First foul game for him. And
you know, guys, Taj Gibson now is 6 full seasons in the NBA. Already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
Clearly a foul.
Getting back to Gibson, he was one of the oldest college freshmen in the country at age 21. Played 3 years at USC. Then he was one of the oldest players in the 2009 draft even though he declared as a junior.
Yeah, I think the NBA is the only profession where it hurts you to have a lot of experience coming out, because that's one reason why he did drop. I mean, had he been a couple years younger, with his length and athleticism, he very well could have been a top 10 pick. But I tell you what, the Bulls are happy that he wasn't.
Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. The Cavaliers leading by 14.
James gets the pick.
LeBron outside, inside, from 10 feet out, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
Now, here's Gasol. Here's Butler. Good work defensively by Smith.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Here's Butler following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Shot off the screen. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
Here's Rose. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. A wide open look for Gasol. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Cleveland leading by 18. Smith kicks to Irving. Love outside. The screen from Thompson to the inside.
Thompson.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Second foul of the game for him.
For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
And with Thibs, he did end up getting fired from the Bulls this past season. Some saw it coming, but still, I think surprising given the level of success he had. His imprint is all over this Bulls team in the way they approach the game.
After knocking out
and so Thompson nails both of them.
Down the second as well.
And when you look at how Thibs got fired, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why a coach can be let go. I mean, he didn't have any performance issues, but apparently clashed in some form or fashion with the front office.
Inside.
Sometimes that's all it takes to be asked to go somewhere else.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Now, here is Irving. 18 points for him.
And gets swatted.
And they get it back.
Passes to that foul. And second foul on Gasol, second team foul. Thompson back at the line for 2 more free throws.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
He doesn't get the second one.
Misses both free throws at the line.
Bulls trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones. A long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
Rolls in and out. Now LeBron.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Timeout, Chicago.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Gibson inbounding.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And he gets it to go. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah.
Oh, Butler.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here's Rose after J.R. Smith getting his three to go.
Rose now.
Rose dishes to Dunleavy.
No, Dunleavy guarded by LeBron. There
Shot clock at 5.
Back Dunleavy.
Can't get it to go. Great D that time from James.
That was a nice look, though.
Screen by Smith. James kicks to Irving.
Misses another
That doesn't go in either for Irving.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half.
Dunleavy
Phil bagels in the second.
No good. And now here we go.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here.
Irving now.
Love with the screen on Rose.
Love.
Irving passes to Love.
Smith.
The screen from Thompson. From the wing.
With a pick off balance.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Passes it to Smith.
Here we go.
Love with the screen for Smith.
Oh,
second
what
chance
a crossover
effort, and it's good on the way. Smith's got 22.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
There's the pass to Gibson. Irving against Rose. Gibson with the screen on Thompson. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Now Irving. He's got 18. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. He's got 20.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Gibson.
Now here's Gibson. He has 5. Gibson the screen.
Now Butler
dishes to Gibson and stolen by Love.
And
here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. There's the bucket. Good. Irving's got 22. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And really, the Bulls weathered a lot of injuries last season and still had a good showing in the East. Came away with the 3 seed when many thought they would sink down after missing so many games from key players.
Now here's Mozgov. 6 points for him. 3 on 3. Here's Brooks. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Brooks has got 5.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
James, a screen on Mirotic. Dellavedova, they get it again, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the ball.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And so here is Chicago. Moore right side. Mirotic the screen.
Now Moore.
6 on the shot clock. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Defensive 3-second violation.
The Bulls have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Now here we go. Brooks.
Here's Noah. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. He feeds it to James. Stolen by Brooks.
Oh, he gets a turnover. Now
Moore with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Mirotic the screen.
Now
Brooks with no one around and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
First foul for him and 13th foul.
Shumpert passes to Mozgov and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Joakim Noah. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
That free throw missing.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
He hits the second from the line.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
And that one's good. Brooks. The Cavaliers lead by 20. LeBron outside.
Here we go.
He kicks it to Fry.
Fry.
He dishes it to Shumpert. There's the pick.
Fry.
To the inside. Mozgov. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
80 to 50.
Mozgov's got 11.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Noah the screen. Here's Brooks.
Oh, it's stuck up.
Second shot opportunity, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want. But then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
That's good from Noah. And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
To LeBron.
With Joakim Noah, I mean, you know exactly what he's going to give you every season. Rebounding, block shots, steals a few points, relentless energy and enthusiasm, and even a few assists as well.
And here is Brooks. He's got 7.
Pick by Noah. Brooks now. LeBron has 6 points, 2 of 7 shooting.
Feeds to Noah.
Now Holiday.
4 on the clock.
To Brooks.
Shoots
Burns on the shot.
And again, no good by Chicago. And Joakim Noah. He's all about doing whatever it takes to help his club succeed. Always has been. Greg, he did the dirty work when he played inside at Florida. When they won back-to-back championships, he's done it in each and every NBA season in Chicago.
And you just hit on it. I mean, he bites, he scratches, he claws his way into the upper echelon in terms of elite centers in our league. And in 2014 was named All-NBA first team as well as Defensive Player of the Year. Let's just hope he's healthy this season to get back to that level.
Mozgov with the block.
LeBron grabs the ball.
Now Cleveland moving it up. LeBron is running. Kicks to Shumpert. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses out. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
That's good from Shumpert. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Here's the break. LeBron dishes to Mozgov. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. It's rebounded by Noah. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. For Chicago, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
For the Bulls, 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You look at what Brooks has done so far. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get
now
points,
here we go, LeBron.
you also get to set
Picked
your defense.
by
Now here's
Mozgov.
James.
Now LeBron.
He's got 6. Pass to Dellavedova.
Now here
Picked
we
by
go.
Mozgov.
Deli gets a pick.
Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov.
Mozgov
Excellent use of the
knocks
screen
down
that time.
invaded. Always
Mozgov's got 13. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Brooks. He's got 9. Noah the screen. Here's the 3. And that one's good. Brooks has got 9 points now in the quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here's Irving. On the court for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Butler in the corner. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 14 points for Butler.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Irving passes to Love. Here's Shumpert. And another miss by Cleveland.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
A look from Gasol. Offensive rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Rose. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. The dish now to Love. Here's Shumpert. Again, Shumpert missing. Bulls trail by 21. Rose goes in. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The screen from Thompson. Left side, Love. Nailed from three-point land. That gives him a double-double in this one. 12 points and 10 rebounds. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Rose kicks to Butler. Passes to Portis. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. This all setting the pick for Butler. Charity stripe shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Irving kicks to Love. There's a good screen. Smith outside. Thompson left side. The shot misses. And it's Chicago the other way. Dunleavy kicks to Gasol. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. And that one's good by Butler. Here's Smith. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Love outside. There's the feed to Irving. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
Rose dishes to Gasol. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Three-pointer, but they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And he gets it to go. And it's 13 points for Rose.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Irving against Rose. Irving kicks to Thompson. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Assisted by Kyrie Irving.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Chicago making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Rose against Irving. Nice move. Rejected by Gasol. Here's Dunleavy. Excellent defense there from Smith. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The screen from Thompson. Irving drives in. Rejected by Gasol. Love wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 6 assists now in the game. Well, the Bulls shooting 43% for the game. Dishes to Gibson. Back to Rose. Here's Gasol. And again, no good by Chicago.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Smith kicks to Irving. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. Shoots from the elbow. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Thompson having a good one. 11 rebounds, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Mirotic is checked in for Gasol. Justin Holiday comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Morris checked in for Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. James Jones, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for Shumpert. McRae's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
It's tipped. Brooks against Jefferson. The shot will not go. Good D by Thompson. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Thompson, a screen on Brooks. Now the pass to Jefferson. The second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half. And Chicago shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Moore passes to Gibson. Back to Moore. Mirotic the screen. From the arc. And good on the basket. Book it.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Jones with the screen on Brooks. Williams attacking to the middle. Here's Jones. Back to Williams. Mirotic grabs the miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Moore dishes to Gibson. Back to Moore. Outside Holiday. Fires from the wing. And it takes a hard bounce. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to McCray. Back to Jefferson. On the wing, Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to McCray. Down low. Here's Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Bulls, Tristan Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Chicago. Noah comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Doug McDermott in for Mirotic. And Cleveland with a change here too. Mozgov, he's checked in for Richard Jefferson. He's off on the second.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Thompson sets the pick for Williams. He feeds it to Mozgov. Good, and the nice assist for Williams. 15 points for Timofey Mozgov. The Bulls shooting 41% for the game. Brooks kicks it to Noah. He dishes it to McDermott. And again, Chicago, no good. Williams kicks to Thompson. Passes it to McCray. On the wing, Jones. Cleveland moving the ball around. Moore against Williams. Here's Mozgov. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. Now here's Brooks. Noah with a screen for Brooks. He kicks to Noah. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Amon Shumpert has come in for McCray. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 20-7 run. Outside Williams. Outside Jones. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
Brooks against Williams. The drive by Brooks. That's good.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Williams against Brooks. Mozgov a screen on Brooks. Left side Williams feeds it to Mozgov. 5 to shoot. And Fry kicks to Shumpert. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Brooks up on top. He's guarded by Williams. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Here's Moore. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Kyrie Irving. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Holiday. Cleveland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Outside Williams. Kicks it to Mozgov. From 13. Great defense that time from Noah.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
He used that pick to get in close.
Very well-executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Williams passes to Mozgov. Picked by Mozgov. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Brooks against Williams. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
LeBron, tell us about this team's approach defensively and how you felt the team played in that aspect.
It's a tough team to go around the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but does a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
It takes all 5 guys to guard. Thank you, LeBron. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving, who notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team.
Kyrie, I mean, you know, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out anywhere on the court.
The thing that has to jump out of you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that